Welcome back. With the rising cost of higher education, it's expensive to go to college. Scholarships are becoming more and more important. We have Val Salazar with KC Scholars right over there, and Christian Hernandez, who's a senior at Van Horn High School. Guys, we're glad to have you with us today to talk scholarships. Christian, what's it like for you right now getting ready to go to college, applying for scholarships? What's the process like?
So the process is you have to apply to as many colleges as you can to lower the cost, and they're very time consuming. And the biggest advice I would give to anyone applying for scholarships and the KC Scholars is to not procrastinate and to focus on the little detail.
Right. That's a big piece of advice because a lot of people, especially senior year, they want to enjoy this part of senior year or that part of senior year, but you got to get on it. You got to get to work on these scholarships if you want to get one.
Absolutely. You want to make sure that you have as much scholarships as possible and get a full ride if you can. You know, there's many scholarships out there that go unused, and it can only be of benefit.
Yeah, it's going to help somebody. It might as well be you. You've already had some luck, right? Haven't you?
Yeah, I've applied to 2 scholarships so far.
Okay.
And both of them, I've received them.
Excellent, including KC Scholars, right? That was last year that you were a recipient? That's excellent. So you're doing it right already. Val, I want to turn to you now because I got to ask, what's it like for people out there with scholarships? Why is it so important? I mean, he mentioned it that obviously he's seeing it. What is KC Scholars doing to help kids get to college right now? What are you guys doing as an organization?
Yeah, so we have 3 scholarship programs.
Good.
So we start early with students, which is really important for students and families and adults. So what we have is a program for 9th graders. We also have a scholarship for 11th graders, which Christian represents and won last year.
Good.
And we also have a scholarship for adults with some college no degree. So for those adults that are looking to go back and complete their degree. So our application's open now, and like Christian said, don't procrastinate. You know, if you think this is for you, absolutely start the application, go learn more about KC Scholars. Our deadline is March 2nd.
Okay.
So there is some time.
Right, about a month and a half left.
Yeah, about a month and a half, but I will say it's a scholarship that you definitely can't sit down in one day and complete. You know, there's various steps that they need to do and complete. And
when you've got this many people that want to be involved, how does a student set themselves apart when they're trying to get a scholarship? What can they do?
Yeah, great question. I think, you know, with Christian too saying, you know, there's recommendations. So talking to your teachers, talking to those community leaders that can talk about you. Also with your essay, share your story.
Yeah.
This is about you. So I think that for students and those that are applying, you know, this is a great time to really highlight your story.
Yeah, and it's not hyperbole to say there is literally millions of dollars out there in scholarships possible. What do you see as far as mistakes that people make, whether it be parents, students? What are the mistakes people make when it comes to scholarships? Is it procrastinating, like Christian said, or is it something else that you see happens too often? Yeah,
you know, I think for many, it might be that they think the scholarship is not for them, and so they just don't apply. So it's really important to look into it, and if you are eligible, apply, because there's your chance, and there's an option to possibly have the opportunity to win that scholarship and earn that scholarship and receive it. I think other things is procrastinating, right? And making sure that you know, when you procrastinate, you don't have a lot of time to think through all the things that you need to do and maybe edit those essays, etc. So really
get more people to look at it if you need to, that kind of thing.
Absolutely.
So Christian, I've got to ask, you're graduating, right, in May? Do you know where you're going for college yet? Do you know where you headed?
I will be going to KU.
Okay, and do you know what you're going to major in yet? Are you going in undeclared? What are you thinking about?
I'm going into the architecture program there.
Okay. So if you're looking for an architectural student in about 4 years who's going to graduate, or less, possibly, if he's done earlier than 4 years, Christian's who you need. Guys, thanks so much for coming on today. I appreciate you. And seriously, don't procrastinate. Go fill out as many forms as you can. Even if you don't think you're eligible for a scholarship, it's not going to hurt you to apply, and you might get some money, like Christian already has. Gerard, over to you.